really hope I'm able to get back into this game. I would really regret not being able to cast the full series. And I'm sorry I'm not more energetic. Alright, so here we are. I finally get back just in time. And for those of us joining us in-game on Dota TV, welcome to Game 2 of Thundercats versus Byutiful.Doto. Last game we saw Byutiful.Doto just take a really tough game, really back and forth for the first 30 minutes or so until slowly they built, not slowly, they built a really fast, really huge advantage over the course of about 10 minutes. And one bad fight near the Roche pit cost Thundercats into Aegis, and then inevitably the game. So excited to see if Thundercats are going to be able to pull this together to tie up the series 1-1. We see Spirit Breaker banned out, a very aggressive hero. It's not just what him and Bounty Hunter are very similar. They're just when you don't see them on the map, you have to think about where are they? Are they coming for me now? Are they coming for my support? Are they nearby waiting? Like it's very threatening and forces you to play a very, very defensive game. So, and very taxing on the supports who need to always carry TPs and sentries around and keep vision up on the map to make sure that they can always keep tabs on those heroes.
Reserve time.
OD has had a slight surge in popularity. Since Star Letter happens at like 1 in the morning, I can't really watch it, but he's a lot of people saying he's very, very strong right now. The int steal is massive. He can quickly amass like a huge, let's see, 3 auto attacks at max rank, 15 int stolen. So drop the hammer and his ult doing probably net more damage now. I think it's just an all-around buff for the hero. Tusk taken out, another Byutiful.Doto just banning out 2 very aggressive supports, and Thundercats 2 very popular mid heroes. So there's the Vengeful Spirit, who actually went completely ignored last game, I think, and would have been good for Byutiful, but they made it work without her. So not really worth talking about what they could have done in the draft last game, so let's just focus on what's ahead of us and see if Thundercats are going to be able to tie up the game. And Vengeful and Witch Doctor, 2 of the most popular heroes, actually I believe the first and second in popularity, actually first and third in popularity heroes in the Amateur Dota 2 League this season. So seeing them here is pretty standard stuff. See if Thundercats want to grab Gyrocopter still in the pool. They could try to use it this game. Byutiful.Doto used it to very good success, and I think if they let it lane with the Gyro lane with the Venge, that could be a really hard lane for whoever they put up against it.
5 seconds remaining.
Also still in the pool is Earth Spirit, Oracle, and Zeus. So I like this hero a lot. I actually think he's pretty undervalued, and Byutiful.Doto, without a second thought, picking up their Gyrocopter. So far, Thundercats going for more, again, they feel like they did this last game too. They did kind of like a lot of AoE damage, a lot of burst damage. But and Spectre banned out by Byutiful.Doto. Just a late game hero, and Slardar banned out for Thundercats. That hero did so much work for Byutiful.Doto, and giving it, I think in this draft it would be even better. Just with the Vengeful Spirit, you can, the amp damage plus Magic Missile plus Crush plus Wave of Terror, that's a huge amount of armor you've lost, and Roshan dies and he's paper. The Wave of Terror plus Slardar plus a medallion that they're probably going to buy. Just something that you can't risk giving up Roshan that often, like so quickly. And Queen of Pain banned out again, which kind of surprises me a little bit. I guess Byutiful.Doto don't want to play it, and the reason it surprises me is I think it would be pretty good with what they have so far. I think it lanes up pretty well up against the Zeus. You start with a magic stick and harass him with daggers. They would trade farm, and I think if Quap and Zeus went totally even in lane, XP gold-wise, just in a vacuum situation where neither dies, they just get farmed for like 5-6 minutes, I think the Quap comes out ahead and is more useful in the end. But they probably just don't want the hero. Gyrocopter banned out. Might have been good if they wanted to try a push strat. They do have 2 ranged heroes, and the Venge aura plus the Drow aura. Your creeps push pretty fast, and your heroes hit really hard, even without items. Alright, so here we are waiting for Thundercats to grab their pick. they have their mid and one of their supports, so still looking for their carry. We've got, let's see, as carries, they could go something like an anti-mage. They could go just something elusive that scales late into the game. But actually, speaking of scaling, Lone Druid, I love to see, I'm so happy to see this hero picked. It's so strong right now, and that could be another reason Slaughter was banned out. They can't burst down the bear as easily, but Venge still pretty good against bear. Although this hero, if the game goes late, pushes extremely fast and does a ton of damage. Excited to see this, and so I think some things are starting to kind of trickle down. I mean, when you have the premium level tournaments like EG, Secret, LGD, CDEC, they pick the big stuff, and then it just slowly trickles down to the lower leagues. And Wind Ranger, really good here actually. I think she can dodge the death ward, and the bear can't entangle her while she's running. So forcing an MKB out of the Lone Druid at some point maybe. But Zeus is fairly bursty, and I actually think... Actually, yeah, Wind Ranger here, very, very good pick. It nullifies a ton of the damage on Thundercats. Lone Druid doesn't have much burst. Witch Doctor ult relies on it. So it's up to Zeus and possibly another one of these supports to really blow up this Wind Ranger before she's able to take over these fights. Because once she gets an ag, she can just ult the bear, shoot down the bear, and then shoot down the Lone Druid. So... very good Wind Ranger pick, but we'll see what Thundercats respond with. They might be able to find a way. They might be able to find just this right pick, this good pick that I'm not thinking of. But Oracle might be okay. I don't think it purges off Windrun. And this is actually a pretty good pick, I think. It stops the flat cannon damage. Wind Ranger ult nullified for 8 seconds. 6, 7, 8. So 6, 8 at max rank, 8 if he gets Scepter, up to 10. So very strong spell. And the Repel helps up against the Magic Missile, the Gyrocopter call down. So if they repel up the bear,
10 seconds remaining.
It becomes a lot harder for Byutiful.Doto to really lock it down and deal with it. But at the same time, Thundercats don't have a lot of ways to deal with this Phantom Lancer. Their supports have notoriously bad wave clear, and Zeus is really their only option with Static Field plus Arc Lightning, and he does okay against the hero, but decent clearing of it. But if he gets jumped on or swapped, then they really don't have any answer unless they go Mjolnir on the Druid, which I guess they could. And PL, a Natural Diffusal Carrier, another good pickup against the Omni Knight, or a good pickup against the Omni Knight, because he can purge off the Repel, purge off Guardian Angel, I believe. So a good, or if not Repel, because I think you can actually target them, but you can purge off Guardian Angel. So a good pick. Natural Diffusal Carrier is just good against Omni Knight. Unfortunately, Thundercats already picked their mid, or else they could probably get away with a Zeus, unless they want a safe lane. Sorry, they picked their mid and could get away with an Ember, not a Zeus. I apologize, a little all over the place this morning. So Bounty Hunter taken out, and I think that's a decent ban. Zeus would struggle against it, Witch Doctor would struggle against it, and honestly, all their heroes would just have a hard time laning against the Bounty Hunter pick.
Remaining.
So far, and Juggernaut banned out, and I feel like, yeah, they're looking for a safe lane, and a safe lane that goes good against. I honestly think they should pick Ember. It's really, really good against Phantom Lancer. Byutiful don't have amazing single target lockdown. They really just have the Magic Missile. If he has a safety remnant out, he can pretty much never get caught. I guess Shackle too, but as long as he has a remnant back at base or back behind his tower or just far away. Yes, this pick is so good. It is so good against this Phantom Lancer. It does decent against the Wind Ranger, decent against Gyrocopter, and they don't even have to team fight anymore. Thundercats can just go a split pushing lineup. They can just shove with this Ember, and go I would opt for the Travels Battle Free build this game. Just secure your farm by getting Travels, and then once he gets like, because he doesn't need a. This isn't one of the games I don't think unless they pick an Orchid Carrier or a Strong Silence on Beautiful.
5 seconds remaining.
He doesn't need a Manta, so he can just go for a Daedalus after his Battle Fury and go for more damage, and then maybe go Manta later for beef, or just go Scotty right after. Plus, he can build MKB, and it's not bad. I mean, against Wind Ranger and PO. So the Ember is very good, and gonna be hard to kill thanks to the Omni Knight able to repel him. I think in these fights, though, Omni just always repel Bear. Give Bear what is basically BKB. Bear goes in, wreaks havoc, scares off the enemy heroes, and just is a nuisance to kill. And then maybe go, because with a lot of this hinges on the Omni Knight ult and Lone Druid getting good farm. Because these Witch Doctor and Zeus will be beneficial with their ults. I mean, a well-positioned Death Ward obviously helps a lot, especially if it's on the Gyrocopter, who won't just be able to wind run away, or won't be able to just Doppelganger. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Doppelganger away. I keep wanting to call it Doppelwalk from back when before they changed it. But so far, Byutiful.Doto looking for another support, and I think Bane is really good here, actually. You can just Fiend's Grip someone even through... but they go with the Doom instead. And this hero, good against Ember, works through the Omni Knight. I think he actually has to Doom the Ember Spirit in all these fights if he can. Otherwise, Ember's going to walk all over them. But with the Diffusal purging off the Flame Guard, it should be okay. But again, PL has a pretty rough time up against Ember Spirit, especially late game, because you might just be killed by your own illusions from all that cleave damage. It's kind of a hard one to call just from the draft. Both drafts have strengths and weaknesses, and I think it just comes down to solid play. But if I were to say if it got ultra late, Thundercats, because Witch Doctor will outscale Vengeful Spirit, but you can't really put a number value on swap. So if a good swap, and the Witch Doctor ult won't even matter. Alright, so this time Thundercats playing on the Dire. We've got Check on Ember Spirit, Ribs on Witch Doctor, their captain Madkus playing the Omni Knight, Fleb is on Zeus, and Snarf, who played Faceless Void last time, is offlaning the Lone Druid. And then, on the side of the Radiant, who might just run into Snarf right now, there's Hope playing Phantom Lancer, Zero on Vengeful Spirit, Senpai playing Jaro, and I believe he played Jaro last game, Kentaro on the Wind Ranger, and KFYX, who played Slardar, I believe, on the Doom. So this looks like it's going to be a tri-lane with the Ember Spirit and Omni Knight and Witch Doctor. Doom shouldn't have too much to worry about, however, if he gets chained and they have level 2 Flame Guard, he could die. Chained level 2 Flame Guard plus Purification, and probably, I would actually say Maledict would be good to get early here. But both teams just trading runes. And looks like this is gonna be. No, whoa. What's this? Hold up, what is this? I'm a little confused. Oh! Could it be the support Gyrocopter? Could it be the back I can't quite remember, about a year ago, a little more than a year ago, Gyrocopter saw a brief play in the European scene as a support who maxed Homing Missile. So that's very, very interesting, and I would actually like to see it. I think it could be really cool, and Snarf going to be zoned out, but if he loses lane, he can always just retreat to the jungle. It's a pretty far forward ward. Gonna have to try to use the bear to pull that creep wave to him so that he doesn't lose out on any XP. And Wind Ranger this should just be a farm trade. Neither team had. Let's see. I guess the Witch Doctor rotation won't help that much, but if Venge rotates, they could kill Zeus. So I think this tri-lane just needs to focus on making sure that the Ember gets farmed, like really, really, really farmed. And I still think, like, Accurating, Poor Man's Shield for more damage, can dive tower a little bit that way. Just some beef, let him fight early if he has to. But I really think he should go the Travels build. Travels, Battle Fury. Manta's not going to help you get out of Doom, so Daedalus, just go for a damage, and then Scotty. Doom getting the Dream Creep here. That HP regen aura is ridiculous. Really good for the Doom, and he's actually going to find another one so he can keep his aura. But he's trying to pull, unfortunately, not going to be able to. But does pull the ranged creep, so it's a kind of a pull. It's a pull. Snarf able to just farm this camp up, so not going to be completely lost. And I saw Batrider do. Batrider does this kind of thing, and lots of offlaners will do this now. If they lose their lane pretty bad or can't get farm, or if they can't contest the pull, they just retreat to their camp. But actually, Beautiful sensing what's up, coming right into it and trying to contest them as fast as they can. But Omni Knight rotating. Venge has to be a little careful, and Snarf should be able to clean up this camp. But actually, Gyrocopter rotating in, and Venge still there waiting. Stunned up and getting beat up by the creeps. Snarf might be in trouble. Turning maybe the wrong way. Oh, good heal, and he's going to lose Bear, though, and take some damage. Good job from the supports of Beautiful, really making sure this Lone Druid is completely shut down. I think it's pretty important. If the Lone Druid does really bad, Ember has to have a perfect game, and his farm is good right now, but Doom winning this offlane hands down. It's hard to shut down a Doom, but with this lane, it's very hard. Omni Knight, Mad Kiss rotating bot, making sure, just trying to get some levels on himself, and probably going to try to help this Lone Druid, but Phantom Lancer, level 4 already. Ember still only level 3. I'm wondering if they just leave Ember to maybe 1v1 the Doom, get level 6 really fast, but then if Doom comes online, they'll kill him, so they'll have to be able to rotate, but so it might not be a good idea. Yeah, it's not a good idea. But Witch Doctor needs to and I missed it, and it was mid, yep, just unfortunately Witch Doctor unable to rotate, and I apologize that I was unable to rotate the camera a little bit to that kill, but Vengeful Spirit has been putting a lot of pressure onto Thundercats, and Lone Druid just having a miserable time. Still level 1, but finally gonna hit level 2. I think I should point Rabid. Don't use it yet for mana efficiency's sake, because the duration's bad. Get rank 3, get rank 2 in it, and then start using it. Because right now he just can't afford to like have to go back. Oh no, he has to get Spirit Bear, level 2. If he could, Roland Druid can jungle fast, and I actually think he should get an Iron Talon. Get an Iron Talon, put it on your bear, and he might be. He has the Ring of Protection, so I think Iron Talon would just speed up his jungling a lot. He could get some levels, and finally, because once he gets bear with Entangle, it's going to be pretty good. Doom has an Aki Ring coming to him. Oh no, he doesn't. Aki Ring's going to PL. He has a Bassi Ring. Probably going to go Vlad's. That'll benefit the PL. Ember Spirit alone up here. Not too worried though, I don't think.
Dire's top tower
Wind Ranger now invisible. Maybe trying to find a kill. Zeus, Thunder God's Wrath online. Vengeful Spirit right here, ready to go. But will they be able to get him while he's right by his tower? But he's moved out, and this is a little risky, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're gonna go. He senses something's up, and Wind Ranger does pop herself, and yeah, he just hangs by his tower, making sure not to get himself caught. But Doom probably good. Yep, Doom going down here to Maledict pop, unless with all that regen, he's able to actually escape. If Ember spots him though, Searing Chains, and he is going down. So good kill for good kill for them, and Gyrocopter trying to make some rotations, and interested to see how the support Gyrocopter goes. And Ember, that kill is really big for him. That's his Aki Ring. No, that's a bottle. Okay, that's also good. Actually, that's an error. He should have bought his bottle here. It's only got the 1 charge, but he really, I think it would have been better to buy the bottle at the side shop. And maybe just try to go for a rune, but I guess he wants the 3 charges. I mean, you still see that a lot, people going for the 3 charges. And Venge needs to be careful. Zeus might kill her. No, unfortunately. She is going to survive, very barely, but Ven's just flexing her guns, showing Zeus she's not afraid of anybody. However, this PL having a wonderful game, but still Ember not that far behind it. Ember actually has a kill, so I believe if we looked at net worth, it would be very close. Yes, and net worth's not very telling at this stage in the game, unless someone picks up like a 6-minute blink or something. So if I'm Thundercats, the items I'm waiting for, I guess Radiance Bear, Travels on my Ember Spirit, and Battle Fury, because if he gets Travels in the next 5 minutes or so, which he could if he farms decent, then he can get Battle Fury by like 22, just split push the map forever, and then you're not too worried about the PL, because the Battle Fury cleave will really hurt the PL. And is PL going? He's just getting a wand. Vengeful Spirit, Gyro, and Doom all positioned up top. Doom, now level 6, has his ultimate, so Ember has to be careful. I think he needs to throw a Remnant, like, back here, in case a fight breaks out. And the support's looking for Lone Druid. They might find him, too, and he's only level 4 now. But actually, it looks like they're going to rotate mid, and Zeus might be in trouble now. Vengeful Spirit going behind the tower, even. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a latch, but rotations coming in very quickly. Good rotations to stop that gank. Unfortunately, I don't know. They're not going to quite get in range of a cast. But there it goes, but it's not going to bounce, so no kills. And Fairy Fire popped for posterity's sake. And Ember needs to be very careful. Doom could just kill him here. Gotta back off, I think. Omni Knight getting pretty much solo XP now. I think this is a good choice. But Byutiful just getting very aggressive, and yes, Ember gonna go down thanks to the Satyr and no teammates around to deny him, so a quick kill for the Doom. And a big one at that. This puts Ember more behind his Battle Fury, not Battle Fury, his Travels, or Battle Fury if he chooses to go like Phase instead. And Gyrocopter and Wind Ranger with the Venge together able to get the Zeus, but Zeus buying back to get a revenge kill on the Wind Ranger, and that was a good 500 gold for him, which may have even just paid for his buyback. How much does it cost? Yeah, that paid for his buyback. So good buyback from the Zeus, I think, and helping slow down the Wind Ranger a little bit, because was she on a spree? No, just worth 500 gold. But now Phantom Lancer is so far ahead in farm, and he might be looking to go for travels of his own. And it's so reliant on this Ember Spirit. So reliant on this Ember Spirit getting a timely Battle Fury to be able to deal with this, to really deal with this PL. I mean, once Lone Druid gets Radiance, which is going to be slow, then perhaps, because then the illusions miss, the illusions slowly burn down, but it's just this Ember Spirit's not having the game he needs to have. I think they need to keep his support up here now that he's died. Like, keep Witch Doctor up here, or Omni Knight might even be better. So they get the Gyrocopter, who extended a little bit. Lone Druid getting the kill, and unfortunately, Wind Ranger not able to snipe him out. Ember Spirit trying to get aggressive with his Remnants. I don't know if that's a good idea. And PL still completely uncontested at bot lane, and on his way to his Diffusal Blade. Or Yasha. I've seen they get value Yasha to farm faster and do more damage over the Diffusal. Get the Diffusal later, and Doom cooling down in 9 seconds. Ember needs to be careful. Gyrocopter's TPing in. Witch Doctor on the move, looking for some wards, but he might run into Vengeful Spirit and could die. Doom is ready. Omni Knight pinging out the Venge. Oh, the Shackle on the Bear, and Lone Druid, the good heal, and Savage Roar just doing some work, really saving them that fight, and Doom solo kills the Witch Doctor, and then Ember might get a consolation kill, but has to back off. But Zeus, this Zeus, his ults have been great. Getting a kill on the Wind Ranger and the Gyro made that pretty worthwhile for them across the map. Yes, very worthwhile for Thundercats across the map. It didn't count the kill on Witch Doctor, I do not believe. No, it didn't count the kill on... Someone else died. Maybe it did count the kill on the Witch Doctor. Yeah, very worthwhile for Thundercats, but at the same time, this Hope just completely uncontested and getting pretty much everything he wants.
Dyer's bottom tower has fallen.
So drums finish on Doom. It's going to be very beefy and very hard to chase down now. Why he ate that. Zeus going for possibly Bloodstone. I think Bloodstone would be pretty good, but Octarine Core might be better. More AoE damage, like more Arc Lightnings, more static field. So I think that would be better. Let's check out hero level. Zeus still a level on 2 levels on the Wind Ranger, probably more like a level and a half. Yeah, so like a level on the Wind Ranger. Needing a little bit of. Yeah, Wind Ranger's been doing okay. She just hasn't been involved in as many kills as I think she wants to be. And now, a Death Ward plus Maledict plus Flame Guard burn damage, but so much regen.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
If Ember can spot him and shackle him in time, it'll cancel, and this should be a kill. Well played from Ember Spirit, and a good attempt from the Zeus, and oh, but it looks like they're gonna lose 2. Ember trying to get away, but good catch to stop it, and Zeus just popping up to get some revenge. So far very worth for Thundercats, and it might be more. Vengeful Spirit's in trouble. Oh, he's Ember Spirit shackled, but Zeus still pinning her down. And no mana on the Zeus though, but Soul Ring cooling down in 10 seconds, so I think this is very greedy and he should, okay, he does have the Remnant back, so he could get a little aggressive. But now Snarf chained to his bear, or chained to that tree, not his bear. Roar misses, and he might just get sniped here. But heal up. Now repelled. Guardian Angel popped, so this looks like Gyro's just going to go down. Almost get sniped by the creep. But Gyro should be able to get out of here now with, oh, unless, but he goes the other way, trying to avoid the Zeus, and able to escape on just barely 20 hit points, so well played, very well played from both teams, and this Zeus is really doing all the work for Thundercats right now. He's trying to secure the game for him, but will he be able to deal with this PL? And a Shackle came out on mid, and Witch Doctor looks like he's probably going down. Doom hitting like a truck with that Infernal Blade, and with the Venge Aura plus some minus armor. I think he's only like 200 gold from his Diffusal Blade. Yeah, he's like 200 gold from Diffusal Blade, so this Ember Spirit might not even be able to deal with this PL, but Gyrocopter zapped down by the Zeus at long last, inside his fountain, I believe. There is Doom, no Omni heal coming out, but Snarf might be able to just walk away in this case. Witch Doctors arrive, no Death Ward, no real chase. The bear can't attack right now, so no chance of an entangle. This bear entangles, I swear. Must play, Snarf must not play enough Lone Druid, just no entangle procs, not quite learned how to manipulate the RNG. Diffusal Blade finished on the Phantom Lancer, and this is gonna get scary. He's very far ahead right now, but a big team fight breaks out, and Omni Knight repelling just in time on Snarf, just maybe saving him, but Zeus might go down in the end, but the heal comes out, and Omni Knight doing a lot of work. No Death Ward for 3 seconds. Ember Spirit's arrived, but PL's on the way, and his Diffusal's almost here. Good Death Ward, quickly taking out the Gyrocopter, but who else is it going to be able to get? Just tearing through this Doom, but it is cancelled. The Shackle on 2. The Bolt missing. Ember's caught now without Flame Guard, but able to zip away. And I think Thundercats should just try to run away, be happy that they didn't lose more heroes. They're all very, very low. Ember Spirit's super close to his travels, and it is late, but it will accelerate his farming. So I think it's still worthwhile to go for the travels, I would say. So this Gold Graph just barely floating at a 2k advantage for Byutiful, and if we look at the XP, it's about a 1k advantage for Thundercats now, which could be even more meaningful at this stage of the game. Omni Knight level 7, Zeus level 11. With a Veil of Discord now, so the armor plus this actually I think helps deal with the PL a little bit. Just because the illusions will get hit by it and take more damage from the Arc Lightning and just probably melt, and I think Witch Doctor should just go away. He has no mana, should probably just walk back to base or something. Nah, he double Arcanes, he's okay. Ember Spirit travels on the way. He's a little bit behind in farm, more so than he would like to be, but now he can just farm up whatever lane he'd like. Where did he TP? Oh, he's refilling his bottle. This is not a bad use of this item. But now that Hope is up here, I don't know if he's able to farm this, but he can just do the jungle. He has Flame Guard popped, so he can maybe try to find something, but unfortunately, Lone Druid will not be getting a Radiance anytime soon unless he finds himself a lot of kills. It's unfortunate. I think Ember should have just traveled bot lane. If he had been able to travel to bot, he could have gotten some farm. So Ember a little behind, but with this travel is hopefully going to be able to accelerate his farming, get a Battle Fury, and then suddenly PL might kill himself with his illusion army. It's an illusion, I hope they realize, and I think they might. Zeus doing a good job scouting out that ward, just denying Byutiful.Doto some room, denying them that vision that they could really use, and Ember farming up this lane. He has a Remnant in the back, but it is timing out soon. Just throws another one out, playing it safe. With his items, he does decent damage, and I do like that he's maxing Sleight of Fist now. Wind Ranger probably not going to be able to get him, but now Blink on Doom, so Ember's going to have to be very, very careful, and will probably be forced to build a Lincoln Sphere after Chrysalis or Daedalus, depending on how the game is going. If it's going not that great, just getting a Chrysalis is fine, but if it's going well, he can probably afford to get a Daedalus. Lincoln Sphere and Lotus Orb would be really good items for Thundercats this game. A lot of spells to reflect and a lot of spells to block. Swap, Magic Missile, Doom, Shackle Shot. Ember really wants this kill and they may find it. She did miss her Shackle and might just slowly burn, but rotation's coming in now. Doom on Ember. Will there be any follow-up damage though? If he gets hit by the Infernal Blade, swapped back. Able to run away, but unfortunately gonna get blown up quickly. Now the bear goes down. Death Ward committed, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And I think this was a bad fight for Thundercats to try to take, and maybe should have just cut their losses at their Ember Spirit and let it go. Yep, you're actually able to purge off Repel, so this PL just getting so big and getting so many kills. He came out of an uncontested lane and now dominating the game. A 2200 gold swing and PL closing in on his next item, and I expect it to be Manta style. That's my guess.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Thundercats losing 4 heroes, and Ember not even close to Battle Fury, and Lone Druid not even close to a Radiance. 2 items they really need, I think, if they want to deal with this PL. Oh, that's so unfortunate. The creep he was TPing to died just as the TP went, so not able to find that farm in the mid lane. And he really could have used it. And he had popped Flame Guard, so a pretty serious inefficiency for this Ember Spirit. Vengeful Spirit with an Aether Lens already. The swap range at level 1 now, even massive. And able to cast Magic Missile from very, very far away.
Dire structures are fortified.
Good Shackle, but Wind Ranger probably going to be able to walk away from this. Oh, PL shows up, and unfortunately that Zeus ult not able to find the Wind Ranger kill. She does survive with about 200 health. She has her Ags completed too, so a big item coming up for her. Lone Druid just snarf, just trying desperately to find some farm. He's still 22k gold away from his Sacred Relic. This Radiance is going to come out so late. There's a Remnant in the back line for Cap Pride, or it's a check. Might want to jump away now. Doom's ready with the Doom, and thankfully Sleight of Fist and able to jump away to safety and go farm the jungle. So this is what they kind of need to do. They need to have Ember and Lone Druid, I think, split up the map. Zeus and Witch Doctor just try to farm wherever they can. Zeus and, yeah, actually just the Zeus. Just have the 3 lanes being farmed by different people, and if it's like, okay, if they killed Zeus, then we're gonna pressure the top and bot towers, or we're gonna pressure the mid and bot towers, wherever they're not, with our Ember Spirit and our Lone Druid. because then Beautiful don't get to fight, and Beautiful have to spend some time trying to run around the map, trying to choose which they want more, like which hero is more important for them to kill. And PL sitting on top of 2.7k gold. Wonder what he's gonna go next. He could really go for whatever he wanted. I expect Manta Style or Scotty as his next item. Possibly a Butterfly. Butterfly would be okay. Butterfly would actually be pretty good, because Ember is not going to get himself in MKB for a very, very long time. And Lone Druid, I don't know if he's going to be able to get anything. It's a very hard game for Snarf. His lane was difficult and was just pressured so hard by the supports on Beautiful. Looks like Beautiful are looking for something. Gyrocopter going for an Aether Lens of his own. He could finish it if he wanted. Kind of curious as to why he does not. Ember Spirit just farming up this lane. He has a Remnant available. So just gonna walk away. PL bringing something to him. PL going Heart of Tarask. That's a big item. Lone Druid finally closing in on his Radiance, and if he doesn't die and continues to farm at a decent rate, then should be capable of getting it in the next 3 or 4 minutes. So as long as he gets it before 30 minutes, it might be okay, but by then it may be too late. The PL closing in on a Heart of Tarask, and once he gets that, it's going to be very, very, very hard for Thundercats to really bring him down. They're a pretty bursty lineup, but their sustain damage is bad. Like, Ember Spirit and Gyrocopter aren't really single-target DPS heroes. They're not. You mean Sleight of Fist, Flat Cannon. They do AoE damage. I mean, their right-clicks hurt, yeah, but they really shine in group fights. So it's going to be dependent on this Lone Druid as the game progresses to kill this PL. And he is starting to finally find his farm. But if we look at last, it's PL 45 ahead of this Ember, 45 ahead of the next best, and Ember just behind. And Lone Druid even more so. Zeus has really fallen off, it feels like, as well. He's still doing very well, 6-2. There's PL. Ember Spirit trying to pressure this tower, but gets doomed and is going to die at really a time he can't afford to. Swapped back. The massive range of the swap there from the Aether Lens. Just insane swap range. Now Venture has a Medallion, and her team could look to Roshan, and if PL gets an Aegis, I don't even think they can kill him twice. Kill him once, but here's what I was talking about. Lone Druid just needs to split up the map. It's like, okay, you killed one of our heroes, we took a tower. Like, it's not a complete loss for them. It's like, alright, we may not have been able to save him, we may not have been able to help the Ember, but we didn't lose everything there. And that ult scouting out the heroes. I don't think they want to try to fight Hope here. The PL is huge, and fighting here might be pretty critical. Good ult from Zeus scouting out that smoke though. Wind Ranger finishing a Blink Dagger, so even more ways to catch out this Ember Spirit. And now that the Ag's complete, they're just going to take this tower pretty fast. Zeus trying his best to push them off the tower. Doom ult not up yet. They do have that chain, but he has Doppelganger available, and he zaps back and Omni Knight and bit of trouble burning down a little bit, but they force out the call down and actually manage to get out fine. And Lone Druid this whole time split pushing the map. This is exactly what he needs to be doing, and him or Ember needs to be doing this at all times. Like, they always need to have someone doing this, and I really think he should have bought the relic here. Forced rotations, and this is like well played from Snarf. I mean, he's creating space for his team, finding a way for his team to get back into this game. And Zhao's actually going to go a pipe. Pretty good, but once Ember and Lone Druid come online, it's not going to be as significant, I think. It's very interesting to see a support Gyrocopter. I'm excited. I like it just because it's interesting, and I love seeing unique picks. And Zeus dewarding again, and good to see like using that lightning bolt very effectively. That's one of the biggest strengths of Zeus, and you can't understate how like vision can win or lose you the game. And if you use the Zeus bolt, if you use just Zeus's vision he gives you advantageously, then you can just win. Like, if you properly scout out their wards, if you deny them aggressive wards like this, and clearly Beautiful want to get aggressive, then it's so much harder for them to do that. And these are really good wards for Thundercats, because if they just want to keep split pushing, this is how you do it. But Ember Spirit does get picked off over here, I'm guessing. Heroes, yeah, like right over here. So trying to split push, and Lone Druid about 600 gold away from his Radiance, and they don't have any vision. They may not see that Wind Ranger's coming in on him. She has a Blink Dagger. Good shackle shot, and unfortunately Snarf's Bear might be his own. Oh no, the swap. No roar, no way to escape, and that Lone Druid Radiance slowed down even more. Wind Ranger creating a lot of space and finding a ton of pickoffs now that she found that Blink Dagger. Both Ember and Lone Druid, two extremely high priority targets brought down by her. PL has the Fit Booster. Yep, PL's heart just about completed. Gonna be very hard to kill him now. But his damage a little low.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh no, the Blink Doom, the Kentaro did get chained, but now it may be too late. This fight went bad to worse, but Witch Doctor may be able to glimmer himself to safety. Ember not get doomed, able to run away. Good Witch Doctor ult, but the swap to cancel. Well played from the Vengeful Spirit, and Zeus goes down, and Byutiful.Doto lose no one while claiming a tier 2 tower. I think the best they can hope for is to just slow this down. Without Radiance, this bear just can't really defend, and with Wave of Terror plus the Medallion, look at just how fast this bear dies. Drums pop, they want this tower. They have Thundercats have fortified, but Zeus isn't up for 30 seconds. No Battle Fury on Ember Spirit either. So it's just so hard for Thundercats to stop this push without Radiance or Battle Fury. And Heart completed on PL, so they can stay here as long as they'd like, especially with that Doom aura. Just so much, just so difficult to break this push, but they're going to back off, and I expect turn towards Roshan.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lone Druid just needs to find some farm in their jungle, and I think Byutiful.Doto can still go to Roshan if they want to. I don't think they really have to worry about being scouted. I don't think Thundercats have really any way to stop that Rosh. I think if they go in and fight, they may just die. I mean, if Omni gets a good ult and good repel off, but right now they have no damage. Lone Druid doesn't do any damage, and just another quick pick thing. Fortunately, Glimmer caped and healed, saved by his team. And they might be able to find this Wind Ranger, but she does have Blink, and swap to safety by Vengeful Spirit. Oh man, this PL just comes in tearing him apart. Good call down, and now Zeus on the run, may be able to escape, trying to TP out. Will they be able to stun him in time? No, they do not have vision, and he's able to escape. A terrible fight for... Well, actually, they did get the Wind Ranger. I think Malediction must have killed her. So actually, even losing 2, that fight was in favor of them, and Lone Druid finally finishing the Radiance, and this may help slow down the push, but I think it's just too little, too late. Ember Spirit's still about 1,200 gold away from his Battle Fury, and with both of those items, they might be able to kill the PL, but might. They just don't have any real damage. Doom going in, he has Doom, he really wants to get this Ember, but Ember jumps away to safety, knowing that they stop the push, and if they can just keep, I feel like Beautiful could just let that T2 fall and go get a T3, honestly. But it might be too risky. They could do it in theory, but it is very risky. And Bear trying to split out the lanes, and I think this is the correct play. Just slow down the push as much as possible, and that's what they're doing with their Ember and their Lone Druid. Very annoying to play against, but this Wind Ranger has caught both of those heroes out before. There's nothing stopping her from doing it again. And Doom, also very good at catching these kinds of heroes. I think one of these teams should do Roshan, especially Byutiful.Doto. Get Rosh, put it on your PL, then push. Push hard. Doom now with a Centaur Stomp and a Blink, so that could be very good. Ember farming up, about see, this is the 1400 one, so 600 gold away from his Battle Fury, and it's such a late Battle Fury. Unfortunately, not able to find as much farm as he would have liked with his travels, and although he's second and last hits, his net worth just nothing. Just all three of the cores on Thundercats behind that of Byutiful.Doto, and though I think they might be able to do it just because of the nature of their draft, if it goes late game, PL is countered pretty hard by the Ember Spirit, but how can they hold up a push against an Aegis, which I think Byutiful.Doto are finally trying to go for? And wait. Oh, that's just... And now the lone Druid Bear caught out and killed. 300 gold going to Kentaro, so basically a kill. And resummon is available though, and at least they've got... They're pushing. He's getting gold, and I think he should go Assault Cuirass next. Zeus has Force Staff, and just needs level 16. Zeus just needs to hit level 16, and that's really important, actually. This Rosha's going to die fast. So, I don't think Thundercats can contest. They do scout it out, but I don't think Byutiful will have any real reason to stop. Got the Wind Ranger zoning out anyone who comes that way. She's going to try to stop this Ember Spirit, and if she gets the right shackles, she can, and Ember going to go down very, very quickly. PL now that Aegis, Ember Spirit down, no buyback for a minute, and they just from what I see on the map, they want to go now. Shiva's Guard completed on Doom. I don't know how Thundercats defend against this push, but maybe they can do it, maybe with a brilliant Omniol, an amazing Witch Doctor Ward, and lots of Zeus Arc Lightning just slowly tearing down these heroes. Then maybe it's possible, but it just seems so hard. And it's like the push is on the way. Wind Ranger on her way up, and PL just leading the charge with his heart not afraid of anything, sitting on top of 2.6k gold, probably going to get a Manta or a Butterfly. Zeus just going to spam out Arc Lightning to try to stop the push. Looks like Thundercats might get the T2 tower there though, thanks to their creep wave. Yep, in fact Thundercats do get that tower, but this tower is still being pressured and looks like it's going to fall as well. These Arc Lightnings trying to push the creep wave back, and Ember unfortunately not getting the slight combo off. Byutiful need to decide if they want to go up high ground. PL healing very quickly thanks to the heart. Doom still ready. Call down still ready. Swap still ready. Ember doesn't quite have Battle Fury. He's so close now. Only 100 gold away. But that Shackle Shot catching two. No buybacks. Buyback ready on the Zeus. Buyback ready on the Lone Druid. Good Omni ult to try to slow things down, but so much damage coming out. And just the heroes are melting. The PL doing so much damage. Buybacks on everyone that can. Ember Spirit just can't afford to die, but maybe they find the kill on that. Oh, the regen from the Scorched Earth just barely saving that Doom. And now PL still fighting up here, trying to find kills. He still has Aegis. They might bring down the Aegis, but Lone Druid could be in trouble. The racks are going down while they try to fight the Lone Druid. Ember Spirit now finishing Battle Fury in the middle of this fight. The racks, all the heroes are low. No Zeus ult though. Good defense from Thundercats so far, but will it be enough? They've only killed one enemy hero, and possibly just delaying the inevitable. Aegis is down though, so good defense from Thundercats and gold, but still all the buybacks plus the racks. Just huge gold swing, and now Wind Ranger doing even more damage. Not going to miss from the Radiance Burn either. It's not looking good. I think the game isn't over yet, and maybe they get lucky. Maybe Ember farms up a Chrysalis very quickly, and now that he's Battle Fury, it is possible. So maybe he gets a fast Chrysalis and can crit a few times on his Slight and bring down this PL, but it's not very likely. But thanks to the percent HP damage from Static Field, the PL does still take pretty significant damage from like the Zeus Bolt and Arc Lightning. So they do have ways to do it. They can do this. But I think it's going to be more hinging on a misplay from Byutiful.Doto than it is going to be Thundercats playing really well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tier 3 is being pushed up here, but if Thundercats try to split push that, they're going to lose their base. Oh, good. Oh, good swat and a good glimmer, but unfortunately Vision is there. No buyback on Zeus. If he goes down, this could be the game. Witch Doctor not available. Good attempt trying to save himself, but they had a Sentry Ward ready. Ember Spirit trying to cleave down the enemy heroes. The bear brought down. Ember in trouble. He can jump back, and he just has to now. Zeus ult trying to slow down the push, but Hope completely healthy and just no stopping this push. Byutiful.Doto retreating back to base for now, probably just buying items. Gyrocopter going for an Aghanim Scepter so we can global ult, but now a fight breaks out and things are looking bad. It looks like Fleb might go down and he does get swapped back, but maybe he can kill her, but no, unfortunately not. And now PL on the prowl, Diffusal Blade on the Snarf, but no vision. He's able to glimmer to safety thanks to the Witch Doctor, but Zeus is down for 70 seconds, no buyback. Ember down for 45 with no buyback, so they might be able to get another objective off of this. PL completely healthy and has Scotty being bought right now. They want to take this tier 3 as well. No fortification up. Fortunately for Thundercats, this wave is pushed in. It's like Byutiful are wanting mega creep, so they're just gonna split up and try to push into side lanes so that they can keep pressure up on Thundercats. And Snarf sitting on top of 3k gold, going for the Assault Cuirass. Ember Spirit going for a Lincoln's or another Battle Fury. Either is okay. The other Battle Fury, actually, the more cleave damage, because they just to take down these illusions faster would actually be pretty good. So things are kind of slowing down a little bit. It's like Byutiful waiting for their next items, but this bear might be going down. Although the shackle did not latch, so bear probably going to walk away. A big problem Thundercats have is this bear does not feel tanky, but up against Wave of Terror, Medallion, and the Wind Ranger with Ags, it's hard for that bear to survive for longer than just a few seconds in each fight. Oh god, what did I do? Ugh. Sorry about that. Thundercats grouped up in base. Ember Spirit split pushing the lanes. Trying to make some pressure. Trying to force Byutiful back so that his team is able to recover. PL is not here, but he is very close, so it might be the Lone Druid there trying to push stuff in. Ember continuing the split push. But PL just walking up high ground, no fear. Good blink shackle, and Zeus is down for the count. No buyback available. Now they might be on the way. Ember, Omni getting swamped. Rocket about to hit, but he is repelled. Doom blinking in. Gets roared back. Cast no bounces. Slight gets chain onto the illusions. Deathward comes out, but not hitting any real enemy heroes. Good ult, but it's just Deathward just hitting the illusions. And now Omni Knight doomed. What else can he do? He has dropped his ult though, but the ult times out. No shackles. This wave is going down. Good roar to try to slow down the push. No bear resummon. He's out of mana. Now it looks like this is going to be really bad too. Witch Doctor going down. Another lane of Rax lost. This very well could be GG. Ember Spirit and Lone Druid can't defend on their own. Just the damage of these heroes is too high, and Gyrocopter even has Ags, so he can ult from wherever he wants, but he's already here. Looks like this might be it. Lone Druid swapped out. Shackled. Not shackled, but Medallion, not shackled. And just Doom chunking away at this tower, and her ult's coming off cooldown now. She has it for the Ancient. If she chooses to use it, she's just blasting down this Ancient. It just goes down so quickly, and valiant effort from Thundercats, but they just didn't get enough out of their lanes, and Byutiful just snowballing out of control. Unfortunately, Ember and Lone Druid shut down so hard, unable to find their items in a timely fashion, and by the time they did get their core items, it was too late. I wonder if they should have just done like a 2-1-2, put Omni with the Lone Druid from the start, or something like that to ensure that he found some items, some farm. But that's not what happened, and Byutiful.Doto take this series 2-0. The 82L standings put Byutiful.Doto at, I believe they are 3-1 now. And this means Thundercats are 2-2. Nope, they're 1-3 now. So Thundercats 1-3 and Byutiful.Doto 3-1. So Thundercats, though they won this whole tournament last season, I believe, I checked that out, they're struggling pretty hard in this group stage. So let's see if they can rally next week. And I'm glad you guys joined me. If you have any feedback, please let me know. And I'll be uploading the VODs of this game to YouTube very, very soon. And I'll see you guys later. I'm casting a game tomorrow at 7:30 or 6:30 Pacific time. So 10:30. So it's 9:30 Eastern time. So glad you guys tuned in. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me any feedback. If you'd like me to cast a game of yours, let me know. I'd be more than happy to if I can. And I'll see you guys next time.